You know, I really should just take voice chat off. I've never used voice chat. I don't know why it's an option on here. All right. So we're gonna start over here. Bean. Wait, I don't need you right now, Bean. We're gonna start right over here for now. I gotta share with you guys first off, like real quick. Reason I'm late. Okay. All right. You're not gonna believe this. Okay. I wrote a Google review. Right. I wrote it for GameStop. So your next question is, okay, what did GameStop do? And I'm like, well, you know what? To be fair, it wasn't necessarily GameStop. It was an employee of GameStop. And weird thing too is like GameStop has been coming up this week. Like I had a moment of actually talking to one of the other teachers in like, because there's multiple programs in my building, and I see one of these teachers I've seen walk by several times, and we never really shared more than pleasantries. But yesterday I had taken the students on a field trip, and we went to a trampoline park, which I've never gone to a trampoline park, mind you. So like I brought multiple shirts, I brought shorts. Actually, no, I forgot the shorts at home. I wore pants still, so I wore pants at the trampoline park, so that's fun. But like, I ran out with the kids, and I jumped around with them because I'm active with the kids, as you're supposed to do. And so ran out, jumped. Like I woke up this morning, legitimately my two big toes hurt. Like nothing else hurt. Like I was sore, and last night like a couple other things hurt, but this morning all that hurt, my two big toes. Don't know what that meant. Don't know what I did. But just my big toes hurt. They're fine now. But like walking was a chore this morning. But I had been wearing a N64 shirt, and the teacher came up and he mentioned like, oh, that's like the ones we used to sell at GameStop. And I stopped him like, I mean, I could see you at a GameStop. Do you want to elaborate maybe? Apparently he'd been like working in a manager at like a GameStop for like 10 years before he started teaching there. I was like, that is not really the one-to-one career path that I expected, but so I talked a little bit because I worked at a GameStop previously as well. Like it wasn't even a year, and I got like a bunch of free stuff because for some reason I was really good at selling just the memberships and stuff. I don't know what I was doing better than everyone else. Maybe just not being an asshole, but like I was just doing better than everyone else. But anyway, so like today with GameStop after work, I swung by because obviously I need to pick up Xenoblade, right? And I go in and I'm walking around and I'm making note of like, oh, there's a lot of figures. There's like a shelf now of like pictures of statues and figures to pre-order. Which, first off, as someone who loves statues and needs to rearrange his apartment a bit to have more figure space, i.e., I need more hanging shelves, which I am constantly worried about putting. Fun fact about me, I'm always cautious and worried about putting up hanging shelves because I'm always worried I'm going to hit a wire somewhere. Like that's my constant worry. But just more shelves in general, more figures. That was cool, right? So I'm looking at the figures, looking at that, and then I walk up to the counter, and I'm in a great mood. Like I'm in a wonderful mood. I look behind the counter, and they have the duo pack of the Pyramithra amiibos, which I'm sure is time for the Xenoblade launch because people like me who missed the first wave and didn't want to shell out like over $60 for them are going to pick them up. Which, to be fair, I did. They're in front of me. They're hanging out with Noah and Mio. They're all friends now. And I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, Xenoblade X." Yeah, when he gets a copy of Xenoblade, and he gets the amiibos, and he's like, "Hey, you're buying a brand new game. If you renew your membership for GameStop, then we take $10 off because you're buying a new game." I'm like, you know what? Bet. Yeah, fine. Because in my brain, I'm like, you know what? That might actually be positive because I know I'm going to be buying a bunch of Switch 2 stuff when that drops, which in 2 weeks is the Switch 2 announcement, which I might be sick from work that day. Anyway, what? No, I'm professional. So I walk and grab everything, and he's tallying it all up. We're talking about it. We're talking about Switch 2 and the release stream. We're talking about like when it's going to be released and all this. And so he's tallying it up. I'm watching it, And he points to Xenoblade like near the end of the transaction. He's like, oh, so I put a protection on that game just in case it gets damaged. So if you've never been to GameStop ever in your life, you would not know that anytime you buy a game there, especially new games, they always offer like the $5 insurance plan. In case it's damaged, they'll replace it for free. And unless you have 5 little snot goblins who decide that video games make great coasters for your drinks, I really want to know who damages that game in because if you bring back and it's faulty, you're going to get it replaced anyway. That's just how it is. That's just a simple, you gave me a defective product. This is in case I screw up, which, fun fact, I don't. So I've never gotten it before because I don't need it. But then he just says casually, oh, put it on the game here in case something happens to it. Got ya. I look down and there's a $5 charge on top of it. I was like, you actual little motherfucker. And I know he's doing it quickly as if I'm not going to catch it. And for a half second, I was going to call him out, be like, take that off my bill. But you know what? You know what makes a review on Google a little more believable when you give them a poor one? Photo evidence. So I was like, you know what? I will take the $5 hit. You can have your ego boost, and I will have proof that you specifically, sir, are a POS. Because I knew what he was doing, because I understand that they need to get numbers. I understand that, right? And you know what? I did this guy a solid by redoing my membership. That's a big one. That's a big one, okay? You gave him the take that IRL. Yeah, no, but that's the big one. Is the memberships after that. You always want pre-orders and all that. And I was talking about how I was going to come back and do all this and pre-order a bunch of stuff. But then he got greedy. And it's not like I'm some 70-year-old grandmother. No offense to 70-year-old grandmothers. I know there's one in particular who loves Xenoblade and she's amazing. But when looking at a demographic of individuals, that the people that don't know, oh, that's a $5 charge for this protection that they're never going to use. Do I look like that? No, I, sir, just told you up and down how I know when to come in for the Switch 2 pre-orders and when the direct is going to be. I'm picking up fucking Xenoblade and Xenoblade merch and amiibos that I see behind the counter. The fuck do you think I am? So yeah, I decided to write a review and put picture evidence on it just because I don't know. Am I not doing anything? Makes me feel better. I get a story out of it. It's whatever. But that's why I'm a little late. I was writing a review on Google. But with that being said, let us scoot on over. Let's bring Bean back. And we have here our Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. I have played every other Xenoblade game. And when I say that I'm me, or not just Xenoblade games, sorry, I played Xenoblades 1 through 3 and the DLCs. I played Xenosaga 1 through 3. And I played Xenogears. I am practiced at Xeno. This is the only thing I've not played. So, let us jump in. And I'm told the character creation can be very in-depth. I don't know if anything's locked behind amiibos, so I brought all my Xenoblade amiibos out. Just in case. Oh, hello. It just threw me right in there, didn't it? I also need to make sure this isn't too loud for you guys. Just make sure. It should hopefully be a good balance for you. Let me check the settings. Controller, rumble, menu guide, skip mission acceptance prompts. Auto track missions. Flight module jump controls. Choose the behavior for jumping while in the flight when the flight module is equipped. So ZR while grounded to jump. Then ZR while airborne to fly. Flight, press ZR to fly. Okay. Choose the control scheme for that person's cruise mode. Subtitles on, yes. Text speed average. Let's keep the camera like this for now until I get annoyed by one of those things. Okay. Ryder and a boomer, so he made sure he taught us the art of complaining. In scale on foot. Distance. There's a lot of this that that I'm not aware of, so I'm not sure, like, really what to set, if I'm honest.
I don't know.
Yo, okay, hold up. Hold on, hold on. The Hague has been invoked. Alright. I needed a bit of a break from my ears because that was hitting me pretty hard. Alright. Let's jump in. I wonder, you know, I've got two friends who play this game that I know of, like, fully. And I'm curious if they've already guessed who my favorite character is going to be. Because I don't know who it's going to be yet. Also, this is space. Welcome to space. That is Nintendo in space. Oh, we have a rock in space. Looks like a crab. Space. Space. And space. Gotta go to space. 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 That is art. Hello, art. Goodbye, art. The art has entered the event horizon. No, no, we're approaching Deep Space Nine. That is, in fact, odd. Your centering seems off. That is a planet and a moon. That is purple. Purple and spiky.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that is very bad.
The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle. our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
All right. Oh, this me. I get to make me. Was it VR? Was this VR room? Hollow field plane and the forest. I mean, to make a dude. I should make a dude, right? I'm gonna make a dude. Base selections. I'm assuming I can edit these later? Huh. Like, if I can edit this later... Grizzled, grumpy old man. I mean, okay, I'm gonna assume we can change this, so let me... Okay, alright. Oh, how many inches? So 60 inches, so... Yeah? That's how I'm assuming it is. So make him 5'10". 5'10" sounds good. Skin, let's see, if we're out in the wilderness more, let's give this boy a tan. Do we want freckles? Very light freckles. Do we want cheeks? Okay, our cheeks are clean, TikTok meme, or messy boy. Well, you know, I have to prepare them chords, so they're gonna be clean. Do I want scars? One there? Do I want one there? Do I want one across my face? Do I want one that almost blinded me? Yeah, let's do one right there. Do I want moles? Well, I mean, I have a mole. It's right about there. It's part of my model I don't think about very often, but yeah, I got one right under my eye. Alright, style of hair. Do I have something that's close to what I got now? I mean, that's probably the closest we're gonna get right now. Ooh, special? Yo, we can get an antenna. Oh wait, an antenna out front? Yo, hold up. Hell yeah. We got me. Roots and tip colors. So the roots. Is there one that's just? Can I just get black? Okay, that one's just black. Okay. What do I say? Like I've black with like some blue highlights, or like a dark blue. Okay. I'm a bit more of a dark blue, right? So we're gonna go for like the darkest blue, right? And then it goes to kind of a lighter blue. There we go. I love I can actually make my antenna. That's great. I can get weird mechanical pupils. I don't have those. I've got them animu eyes. Kind of a yellow, right? Golden kind of yellow, brown. Yeah. Oh, is this like an inner color? Oh. I guess I have a darker kind of brown on the inside. Yeah. Yeah. Eyeshadow, sir. I don't need eyeshadow for these. Look how dainty they are. Face paint. Well, let's take a look at the face paint. Is there any cool face paint? Can I apply anything to my face? I mean, I've got a bit of like eyeshadow-ish kind of thing going on, so yeah, let's go with that. Let's see. What? Oh, I could actually. Oh, okay. I adore that. They actually put who each voice is. So we got Yuri Lowenthal, we got Bryce Papenbrook, we got Keith Silverstein, Robbie Damon, Ben. This makes me want to know who the female voices are. Damn. This is a good cast. All right, so let's hear these voices. So we got Yuri.
They staggered me. Huh? Victory is ours. They staggered me.
Come on. Hey, I'll do what I can to help.
Let's get this started. Easy peasy.
We'll work well together on game and set. Game and set.
It's nice to be wanted. I've been staggered. Woohoo! We did it!
Huh? Cheers. Right. Let's do this.
Oh, the original voice actor. Okay.
There's no substitute for real combat. Here I come, sunshine.
I kind of want to go with Robbie.
Hey! Ready? Hey! Game and set.
Yeah, let's go with Robbie. Yes. Start. So we have. It's actually pretty close to like me. My own original character, Bluck. Eggs has much Bluck in him. That's a really weak password. Alternating triangles. Come on, you can do better than that.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5.
How am I hearing
4,
this?
3,
If I'm in stasis, then I shouldn't be able to hear it still. Right? Because I'd be in stasis. I guess I'm hearing things now. This is a hand. I know this.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Where's the snooze? Someone tell me where the snooze. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, can we not open from complete darkness of 2 years to absolute fucking blinding light? That doesn't go well.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
I am? What arc am I in? In Shabandi Archipelago? Am I in Egghead? What arc? I'm sorry if I'm talking a lot. I'm just really excited.
careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Activating sense protocol. I have legs. I can sense them.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover.
If you're getting people from stasis, you should know that.
Just try and focus, all right?
Will amiibos help me remember my name? Maybe? I don't know. My city wouldn't be cool enough for its own arc. We live close enough to one that might. Please enter a name. Well, let's see. Can I fit the name in here? I don't know what the limit is. You bitch. All right. So we're going to cut out the A. There we go.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
I remember a fog, and then
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can.
I was talking, but sure,
How are
interrupt
your
me.
limbs? Can you move?
I'm standing. Show your body works fine.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go.
What did she
right,
give me?
Let's get going.
No, I wanted to see what she gave me. She has 2 like submachine guns on her back. Oh, she actually gave me one too. Okay, bitch. I was expecting a pistol. All right, she actually came ready to like get me packing. Oh, Elma is already off to a good start. Prologue: Awakening, Fire Emblem. If you're ever stumped about what to go to next, be sure to check in nearby places marked with an exclamation point. Doing so should reveal the way forward through an occasional excursion off the beaten path. Never hurts. Random wandering about in my Xenoblade. Looking behind my pod for any secrets. Can I jump? Oh, I found sprint. Oh, I found jump. Ah, this looks like a robot. Hello, robot.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
I got an,
You know, the
explanation.
L002, the ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
That's that blue thing with a lot of water, right?
Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway.
I remember that was in a DLC for a Xenoblade, right? Yeah, I remember that now.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between 2 alien forces
Who were the 2?
and destroyed.
Okay, but who were the 2? As old Ben Gunn said in Treasure Island, them that dies will be the lucky
Ring any
ones.
bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
I'll try to remember it. Ah,
I know.
bug.
It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves.
You did give
You
me
up
a
to the
gun.
task?
I don't want to alarm you, which is why I gave you a gun. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing your weapon. So targeting is R and A while targeted. After you draw your weapon with A, you automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you keep the enemy within your weapon's attack range. Arts are... oh, yay, arts! Special abilities your weapon can give access to. Select them with the arrows. And press A to use one. You can set a maximum 8 to your arts palette. I was not expecting lyrics. I am pressing R. I'm pressing R. Am I not doing something right?
Assault hammer! Melee attacks next!
Now it's my turn!
Flame grenade!
Sliding! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
I guess I just kept switching because I didn't have something in that center.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Show interest in finding work. Yes.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Yes, let us, as opposed to stand in the rain and wait for more bugs. Soul voice prompts are instructions, suggestions, or requests that your party members call out in the heat of battle. Successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. When an ally issues a soul voice prompt, arts on your palette which match the prompt will be highlighted. If you use an art that's highlighted, you succeed in the prompt. You and the prompt's issuer will regain some HP and receive beneficial effects. Alright. Oh, I have to hold down A to search it. Okay. And what are you? That is a collectible, I guess. Oh, there's a thingy up here.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
Prototype boots. Oh wait, is that my... Oh. A weapon's power rating is a value that broadly expresses how strong a weapon is. Whenever you're not sure what to equip, it's never a bad idea to go with whatever the highest value stat is. Fair. Weapons TP gain rating is a value that broadly indicates how easy it'll be to build up TP while fighting when equipped. Can I not use this? It's red. Insufficient. Oh, I have to be level 3 to use it. Okay. And I picked up prototype boots, which are better. All right. I put on new boots. I'm ready to save the galaxy with my new boots. Oh, I have to fully exit that to do anything. That's... I get it. Was not ready for it, though. Alright, let's try this whole targeting thing again.
I'm going in.
Let's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance.
Sliding splinter.
Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire.
I'm sure this is more engaging
That could've
when I
dented
do
him.
some,
Move
like,
in
other
and
stuff.
keep the rhythm going.
Victory is ours.
We got him.
Yeah, we killed another bug. I mean, you can look up the, look up the IMDb for it. Like, I have not played P5, so I could not tell you. So if you look it up and see who the voice actor is, I could probably confirm it, because it listed who they all were.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
I'll put some power into this one.
Oh my word, Topple is in the game. That makes it better. Oh,
I'm going in.
Let's see. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Staggering!
Shadow strike.
staggering.
Scream edge.
Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed.
I can't
Move
move.
in and strike.
Chrome armor! What?
Chrome armor.
I don't like where this is going. Sorry, guys. Hit them while they're still loaded.
Sliding splinter. My adrenaline's rising.
Come on, Elma. I did it. I did a goofy.
Upper hand. What? Sliding.
Game and set.
Hey, here we go.
Let's move.
I was not truly in trouble from my mistake. Hooray. But I need to still kill things to level up. Like this level 1 bug. It will die for its
Use
sins.
melee attacks.
Now it's my turn. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into
Sliding
this one.
splinter.
Down you go! Open fire!
Scream edge.
Victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
Okay, I've got wonderful loot, but I need to level up a little, please. Can I please level up? Infirmed. 'Tis a goodness. Okay. So I am playing Akechi. Got it.
Ready?
Let's see. They're off guard. Stagger them with strikes.
Staggering.
Move in and do some damage. Scream edge. Shadow strike.
Chrome
Appendage destroyed.
can't
Move
move.
in and strike.
Flame grenade!
Oh, that's not good.
Sliding splinter.
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Slit edge art acquired. Ground gear. Oh, I do like fashion gears that, like, handled differently. Okay, so I can't equip anything new. The busted rifle. Yeah, they're both worse than what I have, so no thank you. And I don't think I got anything new for armor. Oh, prototype bodywear. Wait. No, I want those. I don't want those. Fashion gear. Go to the main menu, party fashion gear, to be able to change your party's appearance without affecting the gear you actually have equipped. Each time you take new ground gear, the equivalent fashion gear option will be okay. So I can retain a look while changing, like not changing the abilities, I should say. Okay. I'm gonna save while I'm thinking about it. Those things are asleep. I don't know if I want to try targeting one or not. Or if I target one, will they all come at me? I don't know. Okay, what are these crystal things?
Ready?
Let's see. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Edge!
Slide!
Hammer! Flame grenade!
Move in and
Game
do some
and
damage.
set.
Nice work.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep leveling by killing bugs, I suppose. Unless I can take out one of those things.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer! Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire.
Off balance.
Ow.
Sliding.
Flame grenade!
Move in and strike.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
Alright, we'll take the level up. Does that mean I can equip some of those things I already got? Can I equip a... Yes, I can. So I have a new, better knife. Ooh. The power rating's better because the attack is higher. Fewer hits, though. Mechanoid Slayer 1. For now, let's just keep that, I suppose. Prototype shirt. Nope. Okay, everything else is kind of the same. But our weapons hit harder now. Which is always a positive. Unless you have some weird challenge going on.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight.
An edge!
I can't move.
Assault hammer!
Shadow strike.
Flame grenade!
What?
An edge!
Sliding slinger.
Slashy, slashy.
An edge! Game and set.
Do I have to actually position myself for these specials? Oh, another life pod. Beep beep boop. And now we have an iron knife. And another shiny bit. And now we are in the water. And there's another shiny bit. I'm realizing also I cannot jump in the water, which, you know, logically makes sense, but let me have my RPG logic back, please. Do 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 do. Oh. Hello, guys. Goodbye, guys. Kinda don't want to mess with you right now. I want to see what's over this hill. Is like every Xeno future like have to have pointy rocks?
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
I don't know, I'm hesitant. Title screen. Yeah, that's pretty. Doot, 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 doot. And then Keeler shows up. Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum. Them some big fish.
Huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Now let's hurt him. That's the monster hunter in you. Listen, this hat is gonna make itself.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
Very nice introduction to the planet. Okay. We're not gonna skip. We're not gonna skip. But I'm getting my ad alert that an ad will start in 30 seconds, so we're going to preempt it with 3-minute ads so we can avoid pre-rolls. So I'll see you guys back here in about 3 minutes. Take a break, get some drinks, whatever you need, and I'll see you guys back here in a minute. All right, Grebby. I have returned from the room of rest. And we shall continue with this cutscene.
Recognize the habitat unit?
No.
That's where we're headed.
Okay.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Then don't lead me to a cliff in foggy weather.
We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow
It's
your
America.
lead. You decide.
Certain enemies you find on mirror will attack as soon as they detect you. You can tell enemy detection by the icon next to their name. Non-aggression. Aggression. Oh. Will react when you enter field of vision. Will react when you wander too close. Want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. So, okay, sprint is L. Wait, are aerial cannon? Or aerial cam? Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Oh, it says in the corner, that's why we'll habitat until the... Okay.
Sir!
But if you fall off the cliff, don't panic, just head east. Change time. Oh, it's a rest area. Huh. Interesting. There's also apparently a treasure over there. A wrecked trailer. And more just random gathering materials. And now we run.
Ready?
Let's see what you've got.
I gotta open the door, it's real!
Shadow Strike! Sliding Slither!
Assault hammer!
Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this one.
Boom, boom, boom! How are you doing, Ed? This is still all new to me, so I'm still, like, learning.
Chrome armor!
Upper hand!
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Ah, my backpack is now full of fluids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this already looks, like, amazing. I saw someone actually post a side-by-side of this game alongside Pokemon Sword... was it Sword Shield? Yeah, no, Scarlet Violet. Scarlet Violet. And they're like, one of these is a worldwide phenomenon that's brought in billions of dollars. The other is an amazing game that has not brought in that much. One looks better than the other by leagues. And I can't say they're wrong. I don't want to attack that. I want to attack that, though. That looks like a bitch.
Ready?
Let's see what you've got.
Split edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
Now it's my turn.
My focus is improving. It's time!
Slide
Assault
Slither!
hammer!
Now, melee attacks.
I'll put some power into this one.
Oh, boo.
Early bird.
That's not a fair comparison.
Nice work.
Netflix is a Wii U game, right? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Here I am comparing current gen technology to last gen. Ugh. How dare last gen look better?
Use melee attacks.
Now it's my turn.
Split edge.
Sliding.
Assault hammer. Down you go. Open fire. Flame grenade.
Pew 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 pew.
Good. Now get in there. Split edge.
Pew pew pew.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this one.
Shadow strike.
Game and set.
We got him. Let's move.
Yeah, look how awesome I am. You guys only wish you were this cool.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
Split edge.
Shadow strike.
Get your acid out of here.
Assault hammer. Down you go. Open
Target
fire.
in sight.
Boom.
Now if we can just topple them with gunfire.
Scream edge.
Automatically nerfs the game's popularity by 20%. That, which is fair. And in hindsight, actually, some of my favorite games were on the Wii U. But most have actually gotten Switch, like, re-releases, so I can't complain too much. Okay, are those things close enough to hit me, or nah? I mean, those things are not gonna aggro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I get up there? Oh, boo. Can I not get up there yet? Teasing me with loot that is unobtainable? Oh wait, hold on. No, we have that camera, right? Can I use that to find a way up there? It doesn't look like there, unless there's a way up there from like one of the other sides. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it's climbable. Maybe from the other side, though. I've been fun. I also hope I have fun because I played this thing 10 years ago. Well, then we can compare notes when you start playing. Oh, oh. Did I maneuver? Am I a parkour god? Parkour. Parkour, parkour. Oh.
Strength comes
Hell
from
yeah.
experience. That's true on any planet.
Can I get this other treasure over here? Now I want to collect all the things. That goes in the water. I don't want to go in the water. Can I climb up here? Appears to be no right now. Alright. I guess we can go to where the storyline is.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight!
Slit
Shadow
edge!
strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this one. Down you go! Open fire! Flame
Silly
grenade!
baby. Try to stand up to me. Never.
Early bird. Now, melee attacks. Sliding
Put some power
slinger.
into this.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Chrome armor!
Shadow strike.
They're pushing me
That
back!
put a
Hey,
dent in 'em.
get back
Move
here.
in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Upper hand. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Also, I know this is probably true, but like, was this the original music, like, with lyrics? I'm not used to music with lyrics. I don't know why.
Victory is ours.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
At least not battle music that waits, 5 minutes to get to the lyrics. Oh. Darkness has enveloped. Do. Oh, it's probably down there. Yeah, because I didn't say anything here. Yep, nothing there. I do like it lets me know where, like, the farming materials are on the map like that. Whoa, 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 stop running, please. Little hard to control you there, buddy. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Westgate Plains. Up. I should probably check my gear to make sure it's still, like, good. Well, I mean, yeah, she can have the better one of that. That's fine. Not high enough level for those. I currently have a 510. I didn't want to equip that, so I have to wait to equip those. Do I have a new helmet? I do have a new helmet. What does the scouter say about Xenoblade? Not even a distant land. We're stuck on a whole different planet. Answer question, yes. Those are all these lyrics. Got it. Fair enough.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Wolves! Big wolf.
Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down.
I mean...
You ready?
I bet. The weapons you use on foot are split between melee and ranged weapons. You can switch them with X. Melee weapons can only attack at close range, tend to do more damage. Can attack at range, tend to hit multiple times, but damage per hit tends to be lower. When used in art, you'll automatically switch over the weapon associated. Yep.
It didn't have to be like this. Shadow Strike!
Assault hammer! Down you go!
Target
Open fire! Flame grenade!
Boom, boom.
I can't let this new strength distract me. An edge!
Slashy, slashy.
Chrome armor!
Sliding! Appendage destroyed. Move in
Put some
and strike!
power into this one.
Shadow Strike!
I don't like being underneath you, sir, so I'm gonna move. Thank you.
Switch to close range combat. Early bird.
An edge!
Flashy.
Nice. Move in
Sound
and
like
do
a
some
cool
damage.
name. These are the Grexes. It sounds actually like a group of Mass Effect aliens.
Move in. It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
That is
We need
that
to
is the
walk
thing,
that
yes.
line.
All right, shoot if I need to. Got it.
All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I'm gonna go with no. I don't seem that reliable in that sense. It said it right for us. It was self-defense, I swear. Whee! Yahoo! Oh, hello.
Thanks.
You must be the new friend that Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home, take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to great work you guys did killing monsters. You'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Oh no, we'll have to get an aerial view of the city? Oh, how horrible that is. RP walk to the elevator controls. Doo. Looking around at the speed of slow. You ran into my knife, I swear. Multiple times, in fact. Holds up in court. Can approve. Carl, that kills people.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway.
That's the sound of forgiveness.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
I don't think he's looking at the city right now. I don't know why the camera is telling me he might not be looking at the city. Could be my imagination.
We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Xenoblade. Rah. Oh, it's a fun game. Save your progress? Sure.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Yes, please.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share.
Oh, hello, sir.
Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and
Is that
recovery
new?
of
2 days ago,
all our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
And a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
show interest. Look puzzled.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind
I
you
like
both
him.
the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
I've come to make an announcement.
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
It's gonna be Gwyn.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Chapter 1. This fucking mess. What?
Hey!
Oh, hi. I need to be really careful with this because if I turn the camera like it turns way too quickly, like, or I'm not used to it, I should say. Hello, Anna.
Wow, let's see.
Dying whale to the other side of the west gate. I guess one of the teams must be fighting. Well, if they finally took out the aggressive indigents, we should be able to reopen the west gate soon.
Sir.
Ah, quest marker. Thank you. I will collect you now. It makes the camera not turn. So okay, I'll do that. Okay, but when do I get one? You should probably crash in the water. You should crash in the water. You should crash in the water. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. She has a warthog. That's just a warthog. That is a warthog.
Damn it!
Small child, do you have opinions? He has opinions. He's full of opinions. He's all opinion.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit.
Oh, I know
Just
that voice
check
actor.
the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Look skeptical. Look worried.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
It's called a warthog? Please call it a warthog.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
And Jules with the red versus blue reference. Thank you. Changing party members. You can change your active party composition from main menu, active members. There you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them, please note. I can get how many people? Okay. Cool. Oh, his car. Can I steal? I cannot steal. Ask Roscoe about the Curator's Division. Inquire.
Listen to this.
Our current front lines requires ludicrous amounts of money, materials. It was difficult enough on Earth. Which means we Curators need to secure sufficient resources. If possible, sustain offensives. This isn't really relevant yet, but in the future, when you have more than 4 party members, they'll all get experience from fights. Okay, that makes me feel so at ease. You have no idea. That's one of, like, with all the RPGs I play, that is like one of my peak, like, gripes. Like, I understand it, but it feels like an outdated sort of, like, character gating method. Like, let me experiment with different teams and don't make me feel hamstrung. Like, make the HP come in slower, or the XP, sorry. Make the XP come in slower then. You know, make it so I have to grind a little, maybe a little bit more. But give me the freedom to experiment with teams and not feel like I was put in a bad position because I wanted to try different people.
Hey, listen.
I won't. Talk to Doug.
Hey!
Hey! Long you know something, dude. Thank you, random passerby. Hey, did you know Affinity is a thing? And where are you going? I'm talking about Affinity. Don't fucking ignore me. If you remove someone from your party, you had to manually find them again to add them back. Oh, what? I'm assuming that's been altered in this version because that sounds just absolutely just a waste of fucking time.
can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way
True,
to see
true.
NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. But there's still so much to be done.
Yeah, where's the round one? There's no round ones here.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
Ahem.
New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
So at this only because I'm so entrenched in Xenoblade stuff. I know they've added DLC to this. Like that much I do know. I know they've added like I think a character, they've added some story and such. The creator director has said that the end of Xenoblade 3's DLC, the Future Connected or Future Redeemed, I think it's Future Redeemed. That shows the direction that Xeno series is going to go. So if this does so great, I don't think it's going to come into a trilogy unless that's already part of his plan. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here.
Yeah, what is the percentage?
The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
When are we going to conjure a tornado or summon a meteor storm? I turned those off, Healer. Come on. God, I used to love SimCity, like just making a city, like a legitimate city.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
I went through the rain, and then I found him.
Keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
Oh. I should go there. Can you explain the 60%?
That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
I said why they didn't do that, but it would have been pretty neat. Yay! Yay! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't mind me, just stealing resources.
Hey!
Hello. About xenoforms? It fell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. As a scientist, I'm always eager to... Oh, so aliens, okay. They found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. AM terminal? Can I use this now? Fuck you.
Hey.
Hi. Also, Ed, if I come across something that was not in the previous game that catches your eye, let me know. Like that's not really a spoiler. That's letting me know that like it's a new feature. Also, are you streaming tonight, Bub? Because if so, you should stream this.
Hey.
Woof. Any fool who's dumb enough to face a foe head on won't live to make the same mistake. Constantly move to stay in your opponent's blind spots. Attack your foe from the back. Attack high and below. Any position will improve your accuracy. You understand? Alright. So, Xenoblade combat. Got it. The music is real good. It's just that the divisive tracks are the ones you hear the most. The divisive ones?
What?
You have a symbol above your head, sir.
Check this out.
Team leader Marcus to Irina. Before we engage in a big bounty mission, the whole team always huddles around Irina and looks up our target in the enemy index. Once we've worked out our plan of attack, we head out and engage the foe. You can use your blade issue comm device to pull any information on the foes. Battles here can be tough, so put in the enemy index. I'd hate to lose you. Okay. Trevor.
What's wrong?
Purpose of play. The members of each division have their own responsibilities. Mine is primarily guard duty. It reports of dangerous engines appearing in the entrance of the city. That's why we've sealed the gates. I know regard security, but now I hear Elma and some new guy already slaughtered the Grex pack that prowled outside. Thank Team Elma. That's me! I'm Team Elma. Okay, what is Blade Scout Console? Can you... Screw you! I want to use it. Blade.
And here
Kamen
we are,
Rider.
the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Show interest.
I think I can answer
Ednot.
that one.
And you are?
So, you must be the latest rescue.
That's me.
Secretary Nagi.
Mizku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way.
Don't fuck it up
More
again.
importantly, Elma, you found another one.
It's me.
Excellent work.
You talk about me, guys. I'm popular.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us.
I would like to sit down on my
Please,
tickets.
After you.
Mytokus would
I'll
like
put
to
on
rest.
some tea.
Later, she made soup instead of tea. You got a glowy table. Hello, glowy table. We play air hockey here? Maybe Othello?
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
Risk?
My name is Kentaro Nagi.
Connect 4?
You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA.
Hungry hippos.
The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Checkers.
He's also my superior officer.
Mousetrap.
And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
Stratego.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Do I get to keep the gun?
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
Nope, got a gun. Boom, boom.
He
Let's go.
seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
How we ended up on Mira. Ask more information about Blade. Clarify.
Blade is an acronym.
Uh-huh.
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others.
Uh-huh.
The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Uh-huh.
Take a look at this.
Look at this photograph.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
Uh-huh.
This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Is that me?
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Ah, blinding.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there, if maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take.
We brought every JRPG we could.
Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
But what happened to all the angry aliens?
Basically, making it a sustainable city.
They just kind of fuck off? Did they kind of fuck off? I do need to register, yes.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health.
I cannot remember anything.
All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
And food. I would
Miss
like
Koo,
food.
Even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay, can you explain what's on your back? Take a tour. Leave the Blade Barracks. Navigation panel. Press this to toggle the panel category. Alright. So we'll take a customization center. Ooh, what's that? Fuck off! Don't tease me with shit! Damn it, Gabe. Alright. We're approaching another ad break moment, so I'll take another 3-minute ad break so we can avoid the pre-rolls. When we come back, I'm gonna yell at the game store for not giving me stuff sooner. Alright, BRB. Alright. Well, let's look around a little bit. Maybe it'll let me do something. I don't know. Check. Hollow figures. You obtain them as rewards for certain missions. Okay. I have nothing really to display, so I'm not going to bother yet. Cafeteria. Docking area. Elevator. Elevator go up. Elevator go down the hall. Hey, where are we going now?
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Please do not objectify me. Gaze longingly at the skull. I kind of need to know what it is first.
What? You don't remember what a skell is?
I don't remember my name.
Gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you.
There.
New LA has gone
Young
from
Grace, I
basically
see.
nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
I gotta get in
Well,
there.
yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells.
Well, then I want
And
to
even
be
then,
Blade.
you need a license.
Then fuck that.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons.
Get me a license.
And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around.
Get me a good license.
So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
It's gonna be a quick time cutscene in it.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
I'm gonna try it.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test.
I like cream.
Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Mission control board. Press the thing.
So this
That
is mission
is it.
control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We
I do
also
not care.
have
Let
the
me-
scout console.
let me do the
if
thing.
The assignment seems too tough to handle solo.
Okay, give me that.
Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey,
Hi. I was told to go to the scout console.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway,
No.
awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Would I be crazy?
And here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
How do I have money?
Listen. Hey.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Uh-huh.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
But I
True enough.
also want to impress my friends.
And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
I would like to.
Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Yeah, can you explain the 60 that's on it, please? I'd like an
Hey!
explanation.
am I right?
Really?
Oh, hello, Stella. Any
Intel is
interesting
sparse,
rumors?
but
With the continent comprised of nothing but wastelands far to the east? Receiving reports of non-naturally occurring structures. You need to find some answers who built these structures. Anyone else getting Black Betty vibes from the intro of that number?
So yeah, Blade Tower.
Black Betty.
When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Vandam.
The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower.
How long till
Guys
he
like
dies?
The new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not.
Do I get to keep
Now
the gun?
that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that.
Gun?
Your decision.
Gun.
In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
I would like to know how I got paid. I'm not complaining. I just want to know how this works.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
You've just woken up, so you're pretty hazy. If you're confused, you can check tips. Your progress. Sure. Oh. There's a thingy-majig over here. You need to learn mechanical field skill. Whoa! I want free shit. Oh, I can go around this way.
Hey.
Hey. Whee!
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Sir!
Right, so I say yes, and then I get a cool gun, and then they give me a robot because I'm so awesome, and I wear cologne. Just those two reasons.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Yeah, you never made that,
Thank
did
you,
you?
Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said
He's
he'll
watching
come
Rooms
back,
of Love
but that I
Boat in the
shouldn't
other
wait
room.
to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can.
He wants a
He wants
massage.
to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
I want a gun.
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Gun?
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Am I the first cool kid? That joke would have killed if they could hear
Let's
it.
discuss that training assignment.
What
We've
are we
decided
doing?
to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Okay.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment.
Okay.
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Yeah! Probe time! Ba-da-da, probe. Chapter 2. The new. Well, that was a quick first chapter. Customization Center. You bitch. Let me use you. Being very argumentative. I do explore, make Mac big.
Man, am I glad
big
we
map.
pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Yeah. Suggest it was you and Elma. Suspected as Irina and Gwyn.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take
excuse you?
that personally.
You were excited a minute ago. What the fuck?
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Do we have a probe? Were we given a probe? Do I just have it? That was an awkward silence. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead, here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available to use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device and is a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look if you're unsure of where you are or what to do. I like exploring, can you tell? Good explorer. What does it look like segment-wise? What? So that's where I was, and I found that treasure out there, right? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Fuss around with that a little bit.
Hey.
Hey. Wee-hoo!
Hey.
Tell us about the engines and Primordia. Recent developments. Nielsen seems gone missing. They planned to install a number of data probes to Streamback City. What could have happened to him? I don't know what sort of foe they ran into. Be careful exploring. Oh. There's thingies everywhere.
I'm going in.
Let's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Big edge!
Shadow strike.
I've got your cover fire.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Bandage down. Weaken them and lay in.
It's sure to work now.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Put some power into this. Objection!
Whoa.
Side
Game
slash.
and set.
Nice work.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Hello, Graves. I'm assuming you took the time to go stream some Bean Time, some Fall Guys. and I thank you for coming by with your community.
Edge!
We were playing the game we were playing earlier when you popped in. How went your games?
Assault hammer!
Yeah, you're on top of this now.
Ah, I showed that sheep what for. Yeah, that's right. The big tough shoot the sheep. Sheep never saw it coming because it is a sheep. I just want to kill some wildlife.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target side. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Slit edge!
Use an aura.
They're pushing me
Get
back.
control of the battle.
Hey!
Off balance.
This is wearing me down.
I should heal
I
up
need
first.
healing. Slit edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
Watch me lay in.
Slide, nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'm trying to do some damage.
Chrome armor!
Shadow strike. What?
Slit edge!
Side slash. They're tough. Catch me up.
Server wasn't wanting to work right and had cat in the background, so ended early. Try again tomorrow? Fair enough.
Now, melee attacks. Off balance. Sliding. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Put some power into
Nice.
this one.
Move in and do some damage.
Do do do. No, we've been continuing with the story of this game, and actually, because I'm pretty sure I leveled up, so let's check if there's any new gear I can equip. It's Iron Knife 2. Potential up. I mean, attack goes up, but everything else goes down. I'm always one for sticking with stability over instant gratification. Which is why I need to wait on these in order to wield these. Equip with current class. Oh. Are these for... Hold on. Can I equip... Oh, I can. Okay. I can better equip people. Hold on, let me upgrade my gear first. Yes. Yes. Beam resist, beam resist. Do 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 do. All right, upgrade some stuff. Give all the attention. I do like attention occasionally, but only occasionally. Can't let it go to my head. Then I get an ego, and who wants that? Anything up here? No, can't get up there. Oh, I can if I do that. Uh-oh, can't get there. There's treasure! And I will take confidence. I'll take every confidence, you know. Though, start calling me cute. You also have to do so for Miss Maiden because they also deserve it. And it is facts. Just FYI, but you know. It's a rule. Put it in the rules for the stream one day. See, there we go. Vehicle! Another warthog. Up. Probably head toward the probe at some point, shouldn't I? But it's so much fun just to explore. Oh, cutscene. Those some big looking boys. Oh, they dead.
What the hell happened here?
That happened? Did that happen?
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius? Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
Neither do I.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right?
Yeah.
Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place.
Yeah.
Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Shove a probe up its ass.
They couldn't
right?
track it if there's no local
Whoa,
probe.
hold on.
They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
There we go. Okay. You're just killing it. Ask what a tyrant is.
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Just the 3 unite. Say you just can't leave it so close. Yeah, you just reunite.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just
Yeah,
left it.
that's from the Fugi
All right.
that I use
Let's do it.
when I use
But
a
don't push it,
PNG.
okay? Either of you.
It
If we
apparently
can take
registered
it
that
down,
Discord
great,
wasn't
but
the thing.
If not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
I mean, we've only spaced sheep and bugs, so I assume so. Oh, we did have the wolves. We did attack wolves. No small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in, so double check all weapons and gear. Arts already leveled up, okay. Check your level up arts. Main menu, party, ground gear arts. Oh, I can. Oh, I did not know I can upgrade arts. Good that I read things. Need 4 of those. Wait, arts. Hold on. Do I have to level up hers too? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, everyone has their own. Okay, that makes this a lot easier then. Okay, now fashion gear. I think I have everything like best in slot, at least for now. All right, go kill it.
Yeah.
You can aim your attacks at particular parts of your enemy. Reducing the appendage health gauge to 0 will destroy it. With R, Y, or A. Destroying appendages for defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards in battle.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Hey!
Off balance.
Wow, smash!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire carnival!
Edge!
Flame flow!
I owe you.
Appreciated.
Oh, we get some musics.
Wow, smash!
Chrome! Hey!
Sliding slinger.
This is wearing me down.
I should heal
I
up
need
first.
healing.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
Yeah.
Flame grenade! Now, if we can
Scream
just topple
edge!
them with gunfire.
I'll topple him.
Edge!
Side slash. Side slash.
Fire carnival!
Yeah.
Weaken him and lay it! Flame flow!
Thank you.
Appreciated.
Wow, we got this full anime music
Shadow
going.
strike. Now, melee attack.
Edge!
Sliding slinger.
Flame grenade!
Scream edge.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
Hmm.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
So shove it into the ground till it doesn't
move. If we stay here for
move.
long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Wait, so those are actually in real life. Okay. How were we carrying
the probe
that?
Should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Launch.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And we have data.
Installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
Plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Frontier Nav probe sites, or FN sites for short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal the segment recon for the surrounding segments. Go to the main menu, map screen segments to see which segments contain Frontier Nav probe placement spots. I'm Lau. Hello, Lau. If we're going to grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To play one, simply approach a vacant nav probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. I'll let you on the secret. The giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful with such things. Nearby segments. Alright, segment recon shows the details of the tasks that need to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown with its own icon. Resolving these increases your survey rate. If there's a segment recon task still to address at your current location, a yellow hexagonal, holy shit, area will be displayed on your minimap. This is known as a segment marker. The segment marker indicates the borders of the segment. You can also go to the main menu, map segments, and show the segments. Okay. Manually set segment markers will be displayed at the blue hexagonal area. Hexagonal. Holy my brain can't right now. So apparently I've got a thing out here. Alien wreckage. Alright. I want to go find alien wreckage. Brain is not braining. That is accurate.
Wear them down from a distance.
I've got lightning fire.
Shadow strike.
An edge. Assault hammer.
Toppled him.
Flame grenade. Chrome armor.
Side slash.
An edge. We're in a good position.
Upper
Move
hand. Now it's my turn. destroyed. Nice
Yeah.
work.
Cooking got better.
Advanced survival headgear. Okay. Insufficient level. Oh, unique one. Yeah, we'll wear that. And insufficient level. Actually, for now, let's actually head back to the let. So my thought is, if I really get absorbed into this, I really need these side segments and side plot things, so I have something to play in the meantime. Because if I enjoy this like any other Xeno game, I'm gonna want to play the Xeno game. Although now I want to kill this.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight.
Yes! Hit him again for me!
Shadow strike.
An edge! Assault hammer! Down you go!
I've got
Open
you covered,
fire!
Side slash.
Flame grenade! I'll distract them while game ends set.
We got him. Let's move.
Does your brain also want to do all the funny little tasks? It does. And I have to fight that urge right now. Because for stream, I need to give you guys story. Also, Van Damme is a thing again, so I need to find Van Damme. Running, running, running. Woo!
Great!
Go into the barracks, please. I did the thing you wanted. Please unlock the customization. I would like that now.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less.
Yeah.
That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Yeah, it's what?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
Yeah, what's
sure
that?
I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me.
He beat
Commander.
ducks.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
No.
So you still
Protagonist
haven't
syndrome.
told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
About the assignment. Get more info. Ask about divisions.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has
that's
its
what the
own
symbols
branch
are.
within
Got
Blade.
it.
Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
Uh-huh.
Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense.
But they get the robots.
They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out, everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
So people don't beat each other up.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Sure.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
All right. We have to pick something. Protect. I want to get up. No, Pathfinders, Reclaimers. I mean, I kind of wanted to get out there and search for stuff first.
Then it's settled?
Sure.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
No idea what any of that
Now
meant.
for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a Skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Do. Storage probe. Chapters. How many chapters are there? These are going by pretty fast. You're officially Blade. Congrats. Becoming one of us grants access to a variety of terminals, including shop, AM, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment. Fuck off. Fast travel. Arms manufacturer AM support us from the sidelines by developing new weaponry and gear. Head to the AM terminal and armory alley. Learn more. Missions compromise duties and requests received directly from a concerned party or via mission control. They are divided in 4 categories. Story mission. Affinity. Feature your team members. Normal, so from citizens. Basic missions. Current info, reports are communication tools. When you visit a segment for which you haven't completed yet, you may receive late report posts. If you do, check your current position.
Strength comes from experience. That's
Oh,
true
before
on
I
any
forget,
front.
I did want to settings. Just how quickly the manual camera reacts to tilting. Accelerate and decelerate slowly. Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be preferable. Oh, yeah, no, that I prefer. Let me guess, I still can't access this. Oh, no, I was still in the menu. Oh, I can. This option is available for customization under console. You change colors and decals in your room, or keep a pet. Hides a useful feature, a virtual simulator designed to give you a concrete measure of your skills by letting you run point attack challenges. Change division, bear customization. Huh. Okay. Well, now I know what it does. I'm not so worried about it anymore. I still would like to know if I can use amiibos. Alright, I'm gonna do a bit of shopping and selling and all that stuff. So while I do that, how about you guys take the next 3-minute break so we can avoid the pre-rolls, and I'll see you guys back while I'm doing some selling. Where is my buttons? There's my buttons. Okay. And for everyone else who's gonna hang out with me, we're just gonna do some shopkeeping. Right, investing Miriam in an AM development is one way to interact with them. Contributing enough will increase their corporate level. Another way to interact with AMs is by contracting them to upgrade the battle traits, additional effects on your gear. One more way to interact is by contracting them to engineer augments for inserting into empty slots on your gear. When you're using, you can dismantle the item, right? You can also interact with AMs by contracting them to create powerful gear for you that is not ordinarily available in the shops. Materials required to upgrade battle traits or engineering augments can be set by tracking. Materials set for tracking can be double-checked in the material tracking. Furthermore, enemies with the necessary materials will have a thing on them, okay. Following arms manufacturers open business, Sakuraba Industries. Granada Gallica. Go here. Who's finished for? What do I need to upgrade? Oh, just the fleecy fur? Sure. Standard crank. Horn and a stink bag. Engineer augments. Weapon augments. Paint schematics. Weapons. Purchase weapons for the party members. I can afford them, but I can't equip them yet. And welcome back, everyone, from your little break. I mean, yeah, I'll take Iron Knife, too. Protective weapon, protective wear. Or so. Purchase and equip. Yeah, about the same. Sell inventory. Melee weapons. I do not need that knife. Can I wait? Can I break these into materials at the previous one? Developed and doesn't look like it. I feel like it said something about that.
Hey.
Well, there's someone over there with a Questaruni, so let's go say hello.
Hey.
Hi, I'm trying to talk to you, ma'am.
Now what?
I know you're terribly busy. I know you can rather urgent request. I promise I won't take much of your time. Heck, I don't have much of my own to spend taking up yours. I know I should be running this request through official channels. It's no time. Hear me out, okay? Really? You're gonna listen to me? Oh, what are the odds? I'm shy, you see. Just get to the point. Deliver some supplies to a blade team in the field. Specialized in skill. Help for a team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies. Something called a whimsical duo goal attacked them. It broke their skull, still kicking around. Gathered the inventory stuff and left town. Then kind of panicked. I know I shouldn't ask this mission control. Oh, and I'll pay you, of course. Yeah, I got you. Change time? No. Ooh. Hello.
Yes?
You're the town helper, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at the terminals that we now have access to then. Okay, what is the scout console anyway? Never mind. Alright, what is mission control? Okay, I can use that. We're looking to conduct further research. Please bring us some ZZ rabbits for research. Please bring us a squid fillet. Interfere with nav. These are interfering with data probe. Alright. Plant developer. Bring us as much as you can. Acorn abacus? Need someone to bring us acorn abacuses. We're looking to get a better understanding of the economic activities. Bring more crush rings. Okay. Just so that you acquire some weapon data. Harriers, a little too high for me. Chimerium. I mean, there's no reason to not pick these up, right? Yeah, that's me. Name is Kirsty, operations manager. Requested I brief you on the whole Frontier Nav deal. Oh. I need to pay attention. I think that has hurt my relationship back there. Confirm. So if you ever need to verify exact locations, segment map, I'll point out a pair of placement sites. Head there and install the probes. I don't want any probes installed there. You need to change them to be the same type. Take a good pick from all the unused probes you've got. Here, take a few mining probes. Frontier, you can check the status. Probes currently installed. I have so many people wanting to give me quests. Whee! Dang it, still can't open it. Also, I still haven't found any null pawn, and I'm a little upset about that. Gonna go have some NyQuil pass out, that's fine. Yeah, no, I can see how someone can get lost just exploring like this whole area. And there's like already just an ease of go where you want. There's obvious directions to go in, but they're giving me enough freedom that like at this point it feels like rather nice.
I see. Listen.
Oh, da ba da da. Oh, hi.
Oh.
About the duties of Pathfinder.
Hear me out.
Accomplish plant reliable. Probe will send something out. Peak of my dreams.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Reverse. So I need to inquire to find out like how everyone's connected. Huh. Interesting way to kind of unlock like how people like interact with each other and how everyone relates. That's kind of cool. I will not be. You cannot force me to be careful. Okay, let me open up the map. Switch. These data probes. Frontier. Variety spice the probes. Slice the blade. Is there actually literally something like at every one of these hexes? That's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. How do I get out again? No, I want to explore outside the map. Oh my goodness. There we go. Can I fast travel here? I can. Okay. Very nice.
Ready?
Locked and loaded.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Split edge!
Cover fire.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
Sliding slinger.
Good. Now get in there!
Flash.
Split edge! Chrome armor! Recuperate!
Oh, I missed that.
Split
Upper
edge!
hand.
Hit him again.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're on top of this now. Stream edge.
there we go. Whoa.
We've been discovered.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire carnival.
Staggering!
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer! Down you go!
Target in
Open
sight.
fire!
This is the combat system I'm used to.
Side slash.
Split edge!
Yeah. Upper hand.
Whoa. Hey, get back here.
Shadow runner.
Split edge!
Slide nice.
Focus is
Move in and do
improving.
some damage.
It's time!
Shadow strike.
Trash talk. Wild down. A pendant
Trash talk.
Surely got it. Let's move.
See, guys, he wanted to pick a fight with me. I had nothing to do with that. Oh, I think my... So if I stream too long via, like the Switch and all that, starts getting exhausted, it will start to, like, beat up the audio a little bit here and there. Let's see. I wanted to... Missions. Okay, so it wants me to go to the other probes. Got it. Nether probe. Which means I need to get down there somehow. Hold on. This is a good way to test if there's fall damage or not. Fall damage? It would appear not. Very pretty though. Oh, there's a thingy over here. Very neat. Very nice. Yeah, most of these won't attack me. Which is a good thing. We don't want them attacking me. I'm sort of squishy right now. Whole bunch of collectibles over there, but I don't want those. I want to jump up here. Alright, almost. Is it? It's still up there, isn't it? Oh, I can just go up here. Okay. Oh, that's the other half of the skeld, I suppose. Oh, that's alien wreckage. Oh, okay, bye. And we exploring still. Whee! Cabbages. My cabbages! Oh. So, oh, what's that marker over there? Oh, that's a needed collectible. Got it. Wait, what? Oh, that's the target. Oh. I don't want to fight that right now. No, thank you. I'll take this probe thing, though. Wing, 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 wing. An energy chip. Okay. I'm assuming that's good. Alright, what happens if I try and attack something yellow? You're not going to attack me, are you? No? Okay.
Use melee attacks! Split edge!
Now it's my turn!
Assault hammer! Down you go! Open fire!
Target in sight!
Chrome armor!
Fire carnival!
Split edge! Recuperate!
This is the lead enemy music. Got it.
I can't seem to get fired up.
I owe
you one.
Infuriate!
I'm almost down.
Hit edge!
But not out.
Sliding slinger!
Wait! I can
Oh.
still do this alone!
Oh, that's not good.
This...
Achievement unlocked. I died. Well, thankfully we got this side first. Let's check the map. We can quick travel back over to this one. Alright, and I need to... What do I need to do? Map. And then I select these. Right? Hold on. I'm confused exactly how I'm supposed to do this. Hold on. Map shortcuts. Frontier nav? Okay, Frontier nav. Swap data probe. Objective updated. Oh, I have to go all the way up there now. Okay. Welcome back, Connor. There's apparently one behind me. There's a question mark over here. To the north, okay. Oh, right there. Hi, Nathan. You understand, as Blades, our first priority is come home alive. In response to this team, I have to take the path with the least amount of risk. Give up his life for ours? Pathetic. Hardhead, coward leader. Rescue one single member, or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of sniveling cowards? If it was your team, you'd search for your missing teammate. If the two of us go missing as well, how does that help Connor? Would you head north to Sickle Rock Rise and see if we can intercept a new Connor? Bet. Come to Copper. Okay. Okay, stop snapping at each other.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight!
Hit edge!
Fire Carnival!
Shadow strike!
I'm pretty sure there's resources for all these, so
Power into this one.
fine. It's fine if we destroy this
Game
thing.
and set.
We got him. Let's move.
And for some reason, it had an advanced assault rifle. Okay. Can't wear that yet. Might want to upgrade Elma's gear though. And survival shirt. Blades. Can't wear that yet. Nope. 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 Whole lot of nope. Like, as much as it's like, oh, this is an entirely different game from Xenoblades, the Xenoblade influence is so apparent. It breathes it. Which means I'm gonna get sucked into this. It's gonna happen. Like, I already just want to run around and just start collecting everything. Oh, okay. Easy finish. Finish! Do 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 do. Oh, nope, nope, those things will attack us immediately. Run, 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 run. Woo! Oh, there's a thingamajig over here. That's mine now. Through act of taking. Oh, he's up there. Oh, he's being blocked by a level 12. I don't know if we can get through that yet. We might need to kill a few things. What level even am I? 7 and 8? Okay, yeah, I don't think we're ready for that just yet. There is, though, the probe we still have to go attach. Probe. I am grateful that not everything wants me dead. That does make me happy. Wee! I think part of the why this is one of those first missions is to sort of be like, hey, just because there's a bunch of high levels, they're not gonna all kill you. You're safe to walk around to an extent.
I can't let this new strength distract me. Wear them down from a distance.
I've got your cover fire.
An edge!
Shadow strike!
Little sweet.
Assault hammer! Now get in there! Flame grenade!
Side flash! Scream edge!
An edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
Please stop following me. I'm trying to stab you in the side.
Now, melee attacks!
They're pushing me back! Game reset.
There we go.
I think even my cooking got better.
We're gonna plant this. Oh, that's right. I have to hold it down to do it. All right, we did the thing the lady wanted. Oh no, I also have to set it to the same probe type. Objective updated. Okay, now I get to go back. All right. Let's go back then. All right, ma'am, I did the thing.
I see.
And I'll pay attention to your bumps. And setting the item probe. Perfect. You work fast. Just walk in the park. But sir, you will never lose sight of it. That said, a little confidence doesn't hurt either. You should see 3 sites circled in red and connected by link lines. That's a 3-site link combo. 5 neighboring sites, the effect will be implied. 8 will link a lot more. The more data probes the same type you install, the more efficient Frontier Nav will be. You get the hang of this chaining data probe jazz? Confirm. Swift pupils make teaching a pleasure. It's your first assignment. You can have this research probe on your new Frontier probe site. I'm going to find unexplored territory known as the Rock Cavern. Good luck. So, combos. Alright. Let me run over here for a second. Develop new gear. Is there anything here I can collect? Or is it all just the same stuff? Yeah, it's the same stuff. Oh, look at that. That's wonderful. Look at all that garbage.
Hey.
Hey. All right. Give me a second. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna save. This seems like a good place both to save, like story-wise, but also like I can come back at any point and actually, you know, do side questing outside of, you know, main quest stuff. I want to make sure I keep like main quest to stream only, but like give myself the ease of trying all side quest stuff out like on my own too. You know, I feel like that's fair. Right, what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna close this for now. We're gonna sleep mode. We're gonna go just to me. All right. We're gonna talk about some things, guys. All right. I mean, not really, but also yes. Because next week's gonna be more of this, more Xenoblade, because Xenoblade Fridays. You know, unless a new game like Xenoblade just kind of comes out, will still be Fall Guys on Fridays. So that's generally just that. I will ask you though, keep an eye out. So not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. Should be Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. So April the 2nd. That's going to be the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2. I plan on doing like a reaction, record to it. The only thing keep in mind though, and I'm going to be 100% with you guys, okay? if it looks like it's going to go up to 2 hours, I might end it early. Reason being, I want to make sure I'm in line at like a GameStop or somewhere to reserve a Switch 2, okay? As much as I'd love to get all of my reactions on stream, if it's going to take too long, I need to get a Switch 2. That is kind of the priority, right? But that'll be basically a week from this coming Wednesday on the 2nd, right? And I actually suggest all of you guys, if you want to Switch 2, maybe plan ahead. Because it'll be like, they'll give us the release date after the Switch 2 press conference, which usually means they can, first parties can now take the pre-orders, which is going to be right after the press conference because that's when most places open. So yeah, that's the plan right now. With that being said, I'm not even... Hold on, I need to make sure they're at least streaming. Yeah, he's streaming. Of course he's streaming. He's streaming Xenoblade. Why shouldn't he be? We're 100% gonna go bother Ed, right? I think they're a little further into Xenoblade. I can't tell. I don't know the game well enough to know if they're further in or they're just having a conversation with someone that I did not meet. So yeah. So just be a little wary of that. Like if you wanted to wait, because it looks like they're in a district doing side quest stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna go say hi to Ed. Ed's a good bean. They came in watching Xenoblade. We're gonna go bother them. They're playing Xenoblade. Okay, this looks like a side quest. Okay. So yep. Let's go bother Ed. Go say hi to that good Nyan droid. And I'll see you guys next week for more Xenoblade. Right? Have a good night. Bye.